What's up, everyone? Today is March 22nd. We're gonna continue vibe coding day 18. I missed a couple of days due to Ramadan and Eid. Now, Eid was yesterday, so actually it was 2 days ago. So we're just gonna continue where we left off. Now, I did get quite a few things done. I was coding during Eid and after Eid, but now we're gonna continue and I'll update you on what I've built so far, and let's get to it. So muscle team, I worked on that, and this is really what I worked on quite a bit, is I wanna be able to send to my Telegram bot. So I'm scrolling on TikTok and I'm finding all these AI videos that I think I should create, right? I should recreate. So I send it to my Telegram channel, and the bot picks it up and sends it to this app, Content King. And now I can send that to the video editor, the script. So what happens is Content King, it takes this video, turns it into a script, and then that script gets revamped with new hooks, and then a new script that's not this script but similar to it. So that's the architecture. It's good. I'm using Llama LLM, so it's not the best. So I would probably use maybe OpenAI or something like that just to make it much better and punchier, the script. But it's good. So now I can send the script to an existing project, convert that to AI voice or fix it up more if I want. And I'll have the AI voice, or I can just read it. And be like, imagine having an extra pair of hands, blah, blah, I'll read it. So I'll have, I guess, how would this, so I would just analyze that video, right? I guess there's no way to see it now, but I would analyze it here. Well, so, okay, he's just talking and he's like reading, right? You can see he's reading off something. And he's showing, so talking head would be me, and then this guy at the bottom showing the work. So we gotta do something like that. That's amazing. And the thing is, we have this record. I don't know if it's working now, to be honest. Okay, is it working? Let's see. Okay, great, it's working. And we have folders now. Bro, why? Video editing software. How did I do that so fast? What the heck? And let's see here what's going on there. Then show a screenshot. Yeah, it's literally doing it so fast. Okay, cool. I mean, so that's one feature. We got the folders now, so we can have things in the folder. I've cleaned this part up a little bit. And what else we got? Oh, let's see if this works.
Hi there.
Okay, that's good. That works. So yeah, I mean, it's working. What's this for? What's this cut mode? Oh, okay. I think it's like an AI cut mode. Anyways, so another thing here that we're working on is what's the other thing I worked on? So let's see. So we go here. Bro, where's the audio? So I gotta fix that. When I bring in a video from the assets panel, the audio track doesn't come to it. Only the video clip shows up, not the audio track. Okay, let it fix that. And I think I was working on something else. Same issue on frame, what's going on? Oh yeah, scrubber doesn't move. Anyway, so these are some things I need to work on. Cloud TikTok, what was that about? Oh yeah, that's another thing I worked on. So here are my cloud exchanges. So now I can actually select this, and I'm making those types of TikTok videos. Split screen, prompt is showing up, and then the prompt goes into the terminal. So I'm kind of like making what do you call it? I'm making like a scenario that I face all the time. I'm recreating the scenario of, writing down the prompt, sending it over here, and then, oh yeah, and then this would be the response. Let's look at a good response. Like, let's do these two. Yeah. These are all my things, by the way. So let's see, let's do this one, play. Good call, dropping, da 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 da. So yeah, I mean, it's good. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm working on, guys. This one needs improvements, but essentially I want to be able to like show my cloud exchanges and kind of show what that helped with. So that's what I'm working on as well. Content King is just made for me, but I feel like it's got some good legs. I think we can turn this into like a Premiere Pro competitor for SaaS or content creators. But yeah, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break or 5-minute break. I'll be back soon. All right. I'm back. So yeah, that's kind of what we're working on with Content King, manage teams. The goal for today is to like package up some of these apps, make screenshots, GIFs and all that, small videos, and market them, and then just go off with Upwork proposals and go from there. We gotta start releasing these SaaS products to market ASAP. Also, we need to do some exercise, do some push-ups and stuff. Feel like Ramadan, it was kind of like, no excuses, but yeah, people should be working out during Ramadan, but like me, I didn't. So I need to just go crazy with that. So yeah, like I really gotta take things serious with my health and workouts. So we're gonna start off today with a little bit of push-ups right now. Just go crazy with it. So what we're gonna do, well, before I do that, I need to actually, I don't know why, like it keeps freezing. So I probably need to restart my phone. So I'm gonna do that just now. Boom. All right, so it's restarting, and while it's doing that, let me just restart it. Hopefully, it's gonna work out. It's restarting now. It's probably gonna take a couple minutes to connect with the iPhone, MacBook connection. Let's see. Okay, wait. I think I gotta delete it. Add a new one. Video capture. Okay. Unpause. Okay. Let's put that there. All right, it's good now. All right. I believe it's good now. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing some push-ups now. Get the blood flowing. Did my stretches already, so I'm just gonna do some light push-ups and go from there. All right. All right. That was 12. 13th was a failure. All right, so we did 12 push-ups. Probably make an app for that soon. I actually have something made, but it's not the best. But, all right. Got our juices flowing. Let me now connect it to the wire. All right. It's a Sunday. Everyone's out chilling. It's so beautiful today outside. But man's gotta grind it out on me. Man's gonna grind right now. All right. So did 12 push-ups now. Let's see if it's fixed it. Yeah, that's the other issue I wanna fix, like scrubber. Scrubber doesn't move, like I'm hitting press. It does play in the preview panel, but the scrubber is not. Well, let me check. All right, so it's gonna work on that. Meanwhile, I gotta work on, what was the issue I complained about? Manage Teams took me a long time to figure out. I think it's good now. How come when I open the desktop app, I often see white screen window? I think it's got something to do with the tunneling. No retry allowed, the fixes will listen. I'm not gonna fix anything. Right now it's almost 1 o'clock. I haven't I'll keep retrying. Team. I just quit the application and reopened it, and I still don't see, like, I still see the white screen. Okay, it's gonna work on that. ContentKing, the old cache, new design. Okay, restart the app. All right, Clawbots. Swarm A, builders one agent per feature, working in parallel on isolated files. Swarm B, QA, each agent on. I'll do that in a bit. Muscle team. I was thinking of having shared auth for all my platform apps, but I think I'm gonna split it up. We just split up the auth for one of the platform apps. I think going forward, I wanna split up all the auth for all the platform apps. So for this app, I wanna split it off from Unpuzzle. I don't wanna keep using Unpuzzle auth. There's a MD file in Cloud Lessons Learned folder. Can you look into that and make a plan of how we're gonna split off the auth here? All right, I can't reach your app. Please, you can do it yourself, dumbass. There's already a wait on da. So it's still not gonna, okay. So the issue is you're opening the app directly. Okay, do npm run electron.dev for now. Shit. Okay, do npm run electron.dev for now. All right, it's gonna run that. Still see the white window. did you fix? Did you fix this? You don't fix shit. Oh, okay. So you fixed it. How'd you fix it? It's fixed. How did you do it? Or it's just a matter of restarting the app. It's face. Alright, let's see if, okay, oh, let me do this. Glad it's working. The scrubber fix was making the RAF loop idempotent. The hell does that mean? Instead of relying on detecting the false true transition, which could be missed, it now calls ensure loop running on every store. Update while playing. So is this the best way forward to go about this technology? Because we've had this happen in the past where this issue occurs or scrubber is not good. Like it doesn't align with the preview panel. Is this the industry standard algorithm to power this feature? Okay, so let's see what it does. No, this is not it. The current approach has a fundamental mismatch. Premiere DaVinci uses single clock source, exactly. Option A, add audio as master clock. So that would give us SSOT, single source of truth. I thought we had SSOT before. How come we're not doing that anymore, or did we drift away from that architecture? Refactor, okay, it's gonna refactor. When I add a bunch of features to any app, after a while I see some issues, repetitive issues. When I see that, right away I need to consider refactoring the app or part of the app. This is a pretty big feature of the app. It powers everything else, the timeline editor, so it's in our best interest to do that. Now let's see if the audio clip shows up.
Welcome to Muscled, where Shopify stores are engineered, not just designed. Our systems and convergence thinking have allowed brands like Nova Ceramics and Third Sea experience.
All right, that's good. But how come? Yeah, this should be here. Oh my God. Okay, can I drag? I should be able to drag this in here. When I import a video clip that has audio track, I see that the video clip goes in the second video track instead of the first. So it's like separated further from its audio track. Found there was exactly the RAF and it was working. Then in a previous session, it got replaced with the pure store subscription approach, the broken version, which lost SSOT. The original design notes say clearly smooth scrubber, So yes, we did have the right architecture and it got drifted away from during the current fix restores it. Is correct and has always been the intent. Okay, do it. And write comments all over it, so in the future we don't ignore this pattern. We need to take this pattern into consideration when we're building future features. Future features, okay. Okay, I think I need a Claude. Do we have a Claude memory file for this specific project? So we need to add that in there. All right, so it's working on that. Muscle team, where we at? You see right now is an old package tab that doesn't have the retry fix. Once packaging finishes, I'll let you know. Okay, it's gonna kill that app. Is it gonna work now? Probably not. Still not working. Probably need to SSH tunnel the server or something. Nope. Don't want to show sensitive stuff. I think it's fine for now. Yeah. There we go. Now it's working. Now, is it gonna let me clock in? Yeah, it's good. Admin CEO, okay, that's good. Live, today's task log. The hell? Task logger assigned by who? For these clients. Okay, so let's add that feature in. Okay, it's doing this. Okay, I'm glad I called out that thing. We're back to the old issue where the scrubber is not moving again, but preview panel is playing the video. Found it. This fires after. Okay, you're gonna fix that. It's probably a small fix. But what if? Okay. What I want to do, probably one of the next features, is cut up things. Okay, let it do its thing. Okay. Where is it? I added a task. I added a task in the task logger, but I don't really see it. Where is that list? Live team activity. That's for admin. The task history, all issues are completed tasks not ended at. A task you just logged shows as an active task until you ended it. Let me check that when you log a task, it becomes active task shown in the green card above the logger. All right, let me log in as an employee and see what's going on. Oh. Okay, I gotta approve this new user that just tried to sign up. Team, I guess. Okay. All right, this homie is now approved. Yeah, I don't see it. Recent shift, okay. So that's the issue, guys. We got, excuse me. When I enter a task, it's an active task, I should see my list of completed tasks and the active task for that day right below the task logger or even inside the task logger. Ideally, I should be able to see all the tasks I worked on for my entire shift for the day in the task logger. Now, most employees, their shift starts at 5 p.m., ends at 3 a.m., so they're working in 2 days, but in Eastern time, it's the same day, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time. Most employees are working outside, like in Pakistan, so they work in 2 days, like 5 p.m. until 3 a.m. But anyways, in their entire shift, they should be able to see the tasks they worked on and be able to edit the task. All right, while I was working on that, did you fix this? I'm gonna restart the app. What's up with that? See how there's like a small hesitation there? Why do I see a small hesitation at the end of each clip? The scrubber hesitates or lags a little bit when it reaches the end of a clip. All right, it's working on these two. You're gonna read that doc. I don't think it's there. It's this one. Yeah. It is Electron Auth, but that is the file I was referring to, but I guess it doesn't fully apply to you since you're not an Electron app, but that specific app, the Electron app, it used to work with Unpuzzle Auth, and we migrated it out of Unpuzzle Auth into its own auth. Do some research about better auth. Latest Google OAuth implementation. That file talks about it, so maybe that can help you. What exactly happens when you try to log in? Does it redirect to Google? Okay, let me see. Okay, it's reading that. Is it done? Not quite. Where we at? Did we fix this? All right, it's restarting, loading. Let's see. No, it still lags at the end of the clip. Are we following best strategies for that functionality? Should we refactor that as well? Yeah, the error is the right approach, but the implementation has a flaw that happens because the standard decode the first frame yet. And solve this with request video frame callback. It fires only when an actual decoded. Okay. I believe we fixed this in the past. I'm not sure. Can you? Well, I am sure we fixed it in the past. So maybe you want to look at that. See if we can solve that or fix that. Muscle team, good. Let me under the clawbots. Where are we going now? Now I have everything I need. Let me rewrite the plan. Plan is written, physics phases. Here's the key things happening. Do before I start, set up the Google OAuth app in Google. Okay, CloudBots. Okay. All right, I gotta set up another OAuth app, so let me do that. I believe we fixed this in the past. Okay, let's see if it fixes it. All right, let's see. Where are my tasks? Okay, clock out. Oh, clock in. How come when I clock out, the task list disappears? It's probably because it assumes the shift has ended. When the current here becomes null and its login goes false, which likely clears task history. You shouldn't clear task history if I'm clocking out in the same day. So 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. I clock out anytime between that or after that, or 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I clock out. You shouldn't remove the task history because, I could be working extra and all that. So only the following day after 12 a.m. you can clear the history, but I should be able to visit what I worked on in the past, right? So I need a calendar there. We're implementing calendar in other parts of this app. So use that same code. I want to be able to use the calendar and see what I worked on 2 days ago, for example. All right, Clawbots, Content King, restart that and paste that in. Did it do npm run dev electron? I don't think so. All right, it's working on that. Content King, restarting that app. Clawbots, all right, let's get that going. Cloud Console. New project. Clawbots. Organization. Okay, I gotta create this, create credentials, OAuth. What do you want me to create in Google Cloud Credentials? OAuth client ID. Oh shit, continue. All right, let's see now. User app, make sure server tunnel is also going on. All right, so it's gonna do that. For our client ID setup, okay. All right, configure consent screen, get started, app name, Clawbots. Next, internal or external. So any test user with a Google account, your app will start in testing mode and will only be able to use it. What do I choose for audience for the consent screen? Internal or external? All right, web application, JavaScript URIs, it's gonna be this one, and this one. Redirect. All right, so that is done. I got the client. Oh shit. Let me delete. Client secret. All right, so what do you want from me now? So I got the client secret. Gotta go to env. What's the other one? All right, so I did that. Now let's see what's going on here. Muscle team. Yep, starting. Break used to the 8 minute or 60 minute allowed. Wow. Where's my task list, buddy? Whoa. When I clocked out and clocked in again, my past task that I created earlier, it got removed. I'm still in the same day. All right, so Clawbot's using that. I updated the environment file, so it's now creating its own OAuth, remove unpuzzle fallback. That's good. Muscle team, so I'm just gonna hide it just in case it exposes stuff. Fix. Now, when you clock back in, the new shifts logs get merged into the existing history. Okay, clock out. Now I see 2 active live tasks, one from earlier before I clocked out, and another one after I clocked out and clocked in again and added a new task. So that's not good. npm run dev electron. Alright, so apparently it's fixed it. Clawbot's auth should be working now. Let me see. Stuck on redirecting. Still see a little bit of a lag. It's pretty good overall, but in situations like this, I do see a little bit of slight like slowdown of the scrubber. It's not smooth flowing. What if I do this, this, and this? When we have a bunch of small clips attached to each other, I see the scrubber lagging. No, that's not good. Ooh, that was smooth. No. All right, let's see. The decoder pipeline is already warm. Priming, okay. Looks good. I don't think so. Is this the best way to go about having a smooth scrubber? Are there other architectures or other best practices we should be looking into? Can you do some research about this? Yeah, thank you. All right, the website is in and local is running. It's not breaking anything. What happens when I click view plans? That screen, the plans, should already show up in the / dashboard route. I shouldn't have to click view plans button to make that appear. I should just see it. All right, so Clawbots is set up now to work with its own independent better auth. Muscle team, where we at? Let's see. What do we do? There we go. Looking decent, right? So Clawbots is up. So now We don't need WhatsApp. We just want Telegram. Oh my God. Okay. Another thing I need to build out, and yeah, so this is gonna be like a personal project, but Content King is probably best suited for this project, to be honest. Download my YouTube stream videos, turn it into transcripts, and then yeah, I don't know. That's yeah. So turn into transcripts, and then that should talk, and then those transcripts can turn into Twitter posts because I need to create social media content. So yeah, Content King would be for that. Muscle Team is okay. I think I gotta restart the app. The devs are not being started. Can you do it? I'll do more push-ups, guys. Feeling tired already. Lollygagging. What the hell? I don't think. Run the app, dumbass. On Mac login, research itself. We don't need it to start automatically on Mac login and restart itself if it dies. Alright, so live task 2, okay, that's good, and I can edit it. No, what is this? No entity, no assigner. I guess I don't have access to clients. Okay, that makes sense. App is up and noted, removing the okay, so that's good. All right, so we got that. Let me do some. I brought this in for a reason. Let me do some preacher curls, baby. 2, 3. 8. Done. Launch service remote. Okay. 3. Alright, we did 10 on the left hand, right? How is my right hand weaker than my left? Alright, launched service, removed tunnel, okay, all that is done. So Clawbots is good to go. We don't need, okay, so Clawbots is working. Okay, so what do we do here? Let's take a break, let's see. your AB role architecture. I was going through Apple, Premiere Pro, DaVinci, all that to figure out the best way to deal with the timeline scrubber. All right, so while I was doing that, Clawbots, Muscle Team. Okay, so Muscle Team is pretty good right now. Like, got the task break used today. I'd also like to see in task logger how many times I clocked in and out today. Calendar shouldn't say history, it should say today. It's really going in. Muscle Team, okay. That's not good. How come I'm not seeing my task list for today when I'm not clocked in? Yeah, I don't see it at all. Even when I'm logged in, I don't see it. Oh, there we go. 808. 808. What is this? Okay, it takes me there. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. So I can now okay. Today's task is what I did here. Break use today, 20 a.m., 16 minute allowed. Refresh. Okay, I see that 4 clock-ins today. Oh yeah, that's good. Great. um, compare. I guess right now I'm using the latest app, but my employees are probably not. Should they be using the latest app? Can you check this app version versus the one we launched on GitHub Action and see if they need to install an update? Because we added organization ID and all of that. Save the current app. That was on March 5th, 3 weeks ago. We gotta test out other features of this app like architecture. I believe it's implemented. I should see organization name somewhere in this app. All right, so muscle team, we're turning this into an app, right? So into a professional SaaS app. Here's a DB, no UI, 0 component references. Sessions have no active org ID. Scaffolded. For anything, what was the intended behavior? Were you planning to show the org name? Header 2, have all data. 3, let employees switch between orgs. Maybe a later feature. But for now, we want to turn this into a SaaS. It was a company tool that I was using internally for my company, but now I want to turn it into a SaaS application. Oh, there we go again with potentially exposing stuff. It didn't yet. CloudBots. Now when a user hits a dashboard without a subscription, they'll see the pricing cards. Let's check that out. Restart app so I can see it. Missing it. Shift task log. Activity snapshot, screenshot, screen recording, in-house app. Migration. I don't think, okay. You want to use a swarm of agents to create the plan, or use one agent to create the plan so that swarm of agents can execute on it, or both. One planning agent first to create a thorough MD plan, then okay. Read the full code deeply, all actions. The planning agent, one is enough for the planning agent since it's a deep read of the full code base. You need to do a deep dive of the entire code base. Do you want to use multiple agents to analyze it and create a plan together, or one is enough? Wow, still doing research. Okay. Yeah, do it. So it's gonna work on planning for this app to become a SaaS. CloudBots is ready for me to view. Choose a plan to get started. Great. Oh, probably need Unpuzzle server running for this, right? How come we're not using the production server for this? Why are we using local server? All 3 agents are running. I'll be notified. You'll hear the sound when it's ready. Still doing research here. Damn, bro, this guy's going in with the research. Nothing happens when I click the Get Started Checkout button on the plan. Should I tell the unpuzzle agent something so he can help you out, or should I tell the unpuzzle agent something so he can help you out? Bro, how much research you need to do? Bro, how much research does it need to do? Alright, apparently it's doing its thing now. Let me see if it's gonna work. Hold up. Failed to start you. Bro, is still just going crazy with it. It's gonna go on an endless loop here, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Unpuzzled domain expired. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not good, guys. That is not good. Oh my god. It has expired. $40 to renew this bad boy. Confirm. My god. Whew, thank god. What else? Streetbot, we don't care about. Code with AI. Okay, so yeah, that was interesting. Bro, how much more research is it gonna do? All these are render cache. They the question. Hey, what's up, bro? So web codecs is good for web codecs is good. Web codecs is for the web app, right? We're building an Electron desktop app. And in fact, you have an even better option that web apps don't have. Native FFmpeg via Node.js child process instead of WASM. Ranked for. What about render cache? Regarding your questions, I don't think so, but you can check. But I want to know what's the best way to resolve this issue and match or even outcompete industry leaders regarding this, given our, yeah. Require auth is called in 100 files. Changing your signature all at once. Just build failures across the entire code base. Instead, require auth with org is a new function. Phasey migrates each data scoping call site to use it in one area at a time. Why is it 80%? Okay. Why isn't it showing? Okay, that's weird. Let me plan this out properly first, okay? Alright guys, I'm gonna take a couple minute break. Catch you guys in a sec. This should be horizontal. Yeah. Alright guys, I am back. Let me see if, oh shit. I gotta connect, it's connected, right? Is it paused? Alright. Should be good now. Alright. Let me flip it. Actually, that's good. Alright, so took a little break, half-hour break. But yeah, let's continue. So what I got, Docker Compose. Wait, that's something else. So is it good? The issue is the running label with source files, redeploy. Okay. So Unpuzzle needs to do some stuff. 8 phases, 3 UI checkpoints. Plan is written. So let me plan. Okay, go ahead. Here, what we got. Muscle team. Is it all done? Ready for phase 4? Go ahead. Damn, it's gonna API admin users. Okay, it's gonna do all that. All right, let it do its thing. Content King. Restart queued. Give it a minute or 2 to come back up. Once it's live, the limit. Okay. I am low-key hungry, can't lie. So it's about 3 p.m. Could do more push-ups. Content King. All right, so it's doing its thing. All the apps are executing on big MD plans, so I'm a little bit like, I don't know what to do. All the clawbots, I'm waiting on Unpuzzle. Is it live? Let me see this. Still the same issue. Now check on. Okay, so it's just gonna let. Now add the hash hunks method. Ooh, cache. Set cache chunks method. Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's like it's not showing all the characters. All right, let it do its thing. This guy needs to get more attention now. What should I tell Clubhouse agent? What other options we got? Great, now I can't even log into Content King app. Everything's hinging on puzzle. It's taking so long. Timeout 30 seconds. And an app secret, checkout endpoint. It's down. Server is down. Yeah, the server is down right now. The server's down, I gotta fix it. These are production stuff. These are DevOps stuff, so you know when we do that, sometimes we get, we expose things. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue coding, but separately. I may live stream again later on once things are a bit more stable. But yeah, I'm gonna go for now and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.